Back, folks. Are you still trying to think of something romantic to do this Valentine's Day? Well, how about taking in a hike? New Mexico is the best place for that. You can learn more all about romantic hikes or just daily ones in the book 60 Hikes Within 60 Miles, Albuquerque. Joining us now is Stephen Usherman, the author of the book. Stephen, we were talking during the break. This is a well-worn book, as it should be if we're talking about hiking.
It is. It's been on all the trails.
That's good. That's good. So, you know, when we talk about 60-mile radius of Albuquerque, that's a lot of square miles. So what are we looking at in terms of what we can do within 60 miles of Albuquerque?
Well, what we can do, that stretches out to the north to the Valles Caldera, south almost to Socorro, west toward Grants, and there are a lot more than 60 hikes in that area. We've got national forests, national monuments, and pretty much a lot of BLM lands where a lot of people don't go or know about.
Really? Wow. Okay. And so people want to pick up this book. You're going to be at Alamosa Books tonight.
That's correct.
Talking about it. So what are some of your favorites? If I wanted to take my wife out today for a hike, let's say if we want to pick the top three, what would you say the top three hikes are?
I always recommend the national monuments to start with. They're easy to follow. They have all different trails for any ability. So Bandelier is probably the most popular. It's also the furthest driving.
Okay.
But anything closer to home in Albuquerque, those are going to be pretty easy hikes. It depends on her ability. You don't want to push her to climb, you know, Sierra Ladrones because
unless you're Matt Morrow, because Matt was saying, why don't you hike up to High Finance, do the 7-mile hike up to Sandias?
La Luz, yeah.
Yeah. So in terms of talking about, you want to make sure that it's good, you know, that you and your partner can do the hike, that you won't, you know, kill yourself doing it or just, you know, make it completely miserable. What makes a hike romantic?
There's a lot of factors. It's a lot of it has to do with the landscape, the same things that any land management agency looks for when preserving a land. They're going to be looking at color, contour, texture. Water features are always really popular, and so we're looking for things like that.
Okay.
The other thing is when you're walking, if you walk for 30 minutes, your brain starts to release chemicals, and these are the same chemicals that flood your brain when you fall in love. So you're already in a romantic mood if you can make the first half hour.
There you go.
And you don't have to kill yourself. And just notice the small details. You know, experience the hike together on an intimate level. On every sensory level. Smell a ponderosa tree, because some people smell butterscotch, others will smell vanilla, and everybody experiences the trail in a different way.
That's great, and it really is about that experience with the loved one that you're with, and
it is
spending that time removed a bit from technology and you know,
turn off
modernity.
the cell phones.
Exactly. So tell us a little bit about what's going to happen tonight at Alamosa Books.
Well, I'm going to be talking about the book in a little more detail, and really all the other factors that go into making hikes more romantic in a lot more detail than we have time for now.
Right. That's why you got to go to Alamosa. This is just a teaser. And we can pick up a copy of this book tonight, Alamosa Books.
Yes.
Get it. Fantastic. Stephen, thank you so much for this information. And of course, we will have links to Alamosa Books and information on the 60 hikes within 60 miles Albuquerque on our website at krqe.com. Just click the CASA tab. Thank you so much, my friend. Happy Valentine's Day.
You too.